3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Tuesday episode of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nell and I will be your host for today. I hope you had a fantastic long weekend and that you drove back safely. Before we head into today's interview and the news, today's riddle. What has many words but doesn't speak? We will be back after this. And now news from the Windhoek Express website. Bank Windhoek's head of specialist finance, Sarah Shavuti, said that increasing the use of alternative fuels for vehicles will help reduce consumers' fuel costs, minimize pollution, and increase the nation's energy security. With the ever-increasing fuel prices, Shavuti said that there would come a time when motor vehicles would no longer run on fuel derived from fossil fuels. Bank Windhoek believes in such a future to the extent that we registered the very first green and sustainable bonds in Southern Africa. Speaking at the Bank Windhoek's Vehicle and Asset Finance Northern Select Sales Awards, she said customers' demands could not be met even though the buying power was there. They navigated through these headwinds and the unique relationships that they have with dealerships enabled them to see this through. A bill aimed at reforming divorce law in Namibia was shared with the public last week for input. Work to improve Namibia's divorce law began almost 20 years ago in 2004. If given the green light, the new divorce law will significantly ease divorce proceedings by moving away from the current fault-based system and reducing the pricey cost of divorces. Instead of specifying a particular reason for divorce, couples can instead only list that their marriage will end in divorce because of irretrievable breakdown. With Namibia celebrating her 32nd year of independence, we asked a couple of locals a question. Why is it important that Namibia is independent, and what would we like to see in the next couple of years?
I remember Namibia independence with great memories. When Namibia got independent in 1990, I was about 5 years old, and I can still vividly remember the hype of activities in our village preparing for Independence Day. A colorful event with people putting on their traditional attires and those with national colors. And we participated in a lot of dancing activities as young schoolgirls leading up to the independence celebration. Well, 32 years later, the momentum seems to have reduced. However, I guess we got used to the fact that we are now independent for that long. I would like to remind us of the significance of this day and continue to appreciate the meaning of independence. I appreciate political independence, and I'm looking forward to more economical independence for our country and its people.
I am very proud of Namibia's independence, but I do hope that our government starts looking introspectively and growing our economies and industries within Namibia, and therefore creating Namibian wealth. And also wishing everyone a happy Independence Day. Let's hope for a good year.
Personally, I think with Namibian political independence came equality. We all got equal as per the laws, not compared to the past. We also have equal opportunities in terms of education and getting employment. Also, we got all types of freedom, like freedom of speech, freedom of association, and freedom of movement. However, I think what the government needs to concentrate on with our independence, with these years of independence that we have, is first of all, it's eradication of poverty, and then the provision of free education, free like in free, and then we need the need of housing. The informal settlements are just a lot in Namibia, and if government can put its resources in provision of housing, then I think we can feel the independence also more better. I thank you.
I feel happy to celebrate the freedom that we have as a nation and remember for those who paid the price for freedom. In the next couple of years, I would like our country, Namibia, to focus on developing industrial sectors for economic growth and long-run poverty eradication by adding technology in manufacturing output and export that create balanced trade in future.
We have started the construction of phase 1 of Windhoek, Hosea, Kutako, which included many interchanges, many bridges. We started in 2016, and I'm happy to say that this year we are winding down to completion of this project. Therefore, today we are announcing that as from tomorrow, the 19th of March 2022, we will be opening what we call the east-western lane, which is from east facing west, but of course it tends to north as you are proceeding. And that runs from Mandume, Ndemufayo Interchange, where we are today, and then it runs through what we for now we call Hobabis Interchange, and then it goes all the way up to Aus, and then up to Robert Mugabe Interchange. Of course, as we move forward, we will be naming these interchanges, but for now, in terms of the project, we still call them Mandume, Ndemufayo, Hobabis, Aus, as well as Robert Mugabe Interchange. So we would want to inform the road users that as from tomorrow, they must observe the road signs because the eastern-western lane will be open all the way to traffic. That will also include opening the road over Mandume Interchange to Kufenberg. It will also be open to public or for public, very important. Therefore, we want to urge the road users to observe the road signs to avoid unnecessary accidents which may lead to unnecessary human fatalities. So that's the reason why we called you. We are very optimistic that coming July this year we will be able to complete the entire phase 1. In fact, we are now busy with the southern link, which links from the what we call Hobabis Interchange all the way up to the police checkpoint as you are proceeding to Rehoboth. So this will help to unease or free or decongest the traffic which we are witnessing now, especially at Aus from Mbabesia getting to town, into town. In addition to that, we are also busy finalizing the access road from Aus Interchange to Prosperita, which will also be completing very soon. And we hope once these accesses are completed, the current traffic congestion will be a history. So we thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming, and we hope we will meet again in July when we are completing the entire project and close it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The opening of this interchange will be a welcome relief for residents living in this vicinity, especially those that travel either from Prosperita, Simabasia, and other areas going to UNAM and the surrounding areas. It will also eliminate pressure of traffic congestion on the Awas bypass, especially those, I'm telling you, if you live around that area and you drive in the morning going to work, to town, and vice versa, the congestion is terrible. So that has been relieved. And as well as, and we encourage people to observe the road signs when the new intersection opens.
What is going to happen is that now the dual carriage will operate fully now, meaning the traffic from east will be using the other carriage, and then the traffic from the north or from the west will be using this. So fully now, the road user will use the whole dual carriage all the way up to Robert Mugabe. In fact, it goes beyond Robert Mugabe. It's just that we are busy now with phase 2, what we call phase 2A of Windhoek, Hosea. Also phase 2B, which is the final link to the airport. So we are happy that I think the road users will definitely enjoy the ride on this dual carriage fully. Thank you. Yes, like any other construction, when we started, indeed we experienced problems relating to water. Material was also a challenge, and we also experienced some budgetary constraints. Therefore, we are happy that we have overcome all these issues, serious challenges, to the extent that we are today happy that we are near completion of this project. Thank you. Yes, we are within the final, not necessarily the delay, because as we were proceeding with this project, there were some other additional works which were included, especially the southern link, to make sure that we don't leave the road to end in the middle of nowhere. So we had to link to the Rehoboth police checkpoint, and those were additional works. But otherwise, in terms of the budget, this was a project of about 950 million, and so far we have spent about 925 million. We are within the budget, and we are happy. Thank you very much.
For today's recommendation, we are headed over to Future Female, and they have an event scheduled for next week, Thursday. So I hope you have your tickets ready. Check out who the speakers are. Originality is super important if you want to get noticed. When content marketing is done right, it conveys expertise and shows that your business values your customers. Good and consistent content establishes and nurtures relationships. When your customers think of you as a business that is genuinely interested in them, they are more likely to choose you over competitors. And when it comes to success, 78% of respondents that achieved their goals have a documented content marketing strategy. Quality matters, and content quality is the primary driver behind organic ranking success, followed by the volume of content output. This month's Future Females event speakers is Caroline and Emaraya O'Haran. Caroline is a 23-year-old social media PR and communication strategist who currently holds the position of co-founder and digital marketing director at ENC Media Namibia. She's also the head of PR and communications at the RTE Records Namibia. Before this, she served as the junior PR consultant at Burson Cohn and Wolf South Africa, where her clients were Cartoon Network, Warner Media, Nedbank and Boomerang, amongst others. She is passionate about entrepreneurship, the digital era, and career advice. Emayeri is the co-founder, marketing and creative director of ENC Namibia. She's an adaptable marketing specialist with more than 5 years of experience in various industries, including tourism, advertising, digital marketing, and customer care for financial services. The duo will share creating good video content by yourself, understanding the use of each platform in content marketing, social media hacks, and the bridge between technology and content creation. If this is something your business needs, the event takes place on the 31st of March at 6 p.m. at Lemon Tree. Tickets are $85
Choose your flex package with Paratus today. Sign up for ultra-fast fiber with the convenience of mobile LTE. That's 2 products in one bundle. It's new, it's one bill, and you can stay connected in more than one location.
For more information, visit paratus.africa/NA.
Always prepared. Paratus.
For today's life hack, if you are struggling to give your toddler or your baby some medicine, take a dropper and put it into a cut pacifier, and that way you will be able to give them medicine without a hassle. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex Minute. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex, and I bring you your workout in a minute. It doesn't have to be a full workout, but a part of it. Alright guys, so now if you have knee problems and you can't squat anymore, but you still want those gains, then let me show you guys. Alright, so you really don't have to break your back about it. Okay, so let's say that your knees are not too bad, but you can still go on them and use them for your glute hoots. Then what we can do is we'll just do some basic lifts, leg lifts. Guys, your leg is your biggest muscle in your whole body, so you can definitely use it. So what we can do is just a basic lift. You can flex your foot. Did you know that when you flex your foot or point your toe, you target different parts of your glutes? What you can also do is have it in a 45-degree angle and bring it up. And when you're doing that, you're also targeting your abductors, you're targeting your inner thighs. So here you're already having an amazing glute workout. Now, you might feel this in your other glute as well because it's supporting you. That's not a problem. So guys, that brings me to the end of today's Flex Minute. I hope to see you guys next time.
Well, that concludes our program for today. I hope you enjoyed the interview. Please be safe as the new dual carriageway is now in full force, and please adhere to the speed limit and the other road rules. We will be back again tomorrow, but before I say goodbye, that riddle just one more time. What has many words but doesn't speak? A book. So, I hope you can grab a book and chill out for the rest of the day. I will be back again with you tomorrow. Goodbye.